All right, let's talk about asthma. So when we're thinking about nasal breathing, beautiful, silent, invisible nasal breathing comes from the belly, and the fancy word is diaphragm. So our diaphragm goes down, the belly pops out. So belly breathing is synonymous with using beautiful breathing technique to fill up your entire lung. That comes from nose breathing. But mouth breathing doesn't necessarily happen from the belly, and with mouth breathing, we usually see a transition to chest breathing. So instead of breathing with our belly, our diaphragm, we start to breathe with our chest. And if our chest is just expanding and contracting for breathing, all of a sudden what happens is we have difficulty getting the air to the bottom of the lung. So belly breathing does help draw the air all the way to the bottom of the lung. When you use your whole lung, you usually have very healthy lungs and good breathing. When you're chest breathing through your mouth breathing, all of a sudden chest breathing and mouth breathing, we don't get the air drawn to the bottom of the lung. And if the air doesn't make it to the bottom of the lung, well, now we're talking about disuse of a body function or body part. And usually the rule is that use it or lose it for a human being. So if we don't use the bottom of the lung, chances are then fluid will sit in there and remain, and we might have an inflammatory reaction, and we might end up calling it asthma or have an asthmatic diagnosis. So the pathway towards asthma is disuse in the bottom of the lung, and usually it comes from a pathway of mouth breathing through the chest muscles instead of the diaphragm.